Hi there, welcome to a visualization where I'm going to go ice skating. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you can see and listen to more guided visualizations. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to this outdoor skating rink. Then I'm so excited. I haven't been skating for quite a while, but I always used to love going ice skating and watching it on the Olympics. And so as I get there, there's this little concession stand where you pay. And as I walk up, they go, it's $10, and I give them a 12. I want to give them a little tip. I love giving. And they nod and go, thank you, enjoy. What size are you? And I'm renting skates as well. Size 8.5. And she grabs some behind the counter, gives them to me, and I go, thank you. And so I walk over, and there's all these benches. There's little lockers where I'm going to put my boots. And I sit on the bench. I take my boots off, and there's my fuzzy socks. I've got these Christmas socks on. They're red and green. I just wiggle my toes. They're so warm. And I go, whoops, I should probably change my socks so I don't slip around in these fuzzy socks. So I take them off, and I put my regular socks on. They're nice and snug. They're my ski socks that are just really snug right to my foot. And I'm right next to the skating rink, so I put on my ice skates, and as I put them on, I just make them really tight, and then I tie them. And then I just kind of do a little dance in my place because I'm so excited. I'm just giggling, thinking about how fun this is gonna be. So I walk over to the ice rink, and wow, it just looks so beautiful. This ice is just perfectly smooth. As I look around, I can see my reflection almost as I come up to it. It's so clear. And so as I enter onto the rink, I can feel a little bit of wind on my face. And I notice twinkling lights above. It's like there's a warm glow over the entire rink. And people are skating all around me. Some are confidently just gliding around, showing their tricks, spinning and doing jumps, and I go, wow, it's amazing to watch other people. Other people are kind of just being more playful, and they're stumbling around. There's beginners just having fun, holding on to the edge of the rink. There's children who are giggling as they're holding their parents' hands. And I look around, and there's just all different colors of coats. There's green and purple. These little girls have pink matching coats on, and I go, I wonder if they're twins as I look a little bit closer. And suddenly I see a familiar face, an old friend that I hadn't seen in quite a while. We exchange smiles, we both smile at each other, and I skate over quickly to greet her. After a warm hug, we laugh, and we about ran into each other. Sorry, I'm a little rusty on my skates. It's been a while. And I just feel that warmth of the hug, and she goes, what have you been up to? And I go, I just went to church this morning. And she goes, yeah, you go to the same one as me, right? And we go to this really big church, so we rarely see each other. And I go, yeah, I went there this morning. Wasn't this sermon amazing? And she goes, yes, I'd love to catch up and just talk a moment. Do you want to go sit on a bench for a little bit? Let's just catch up for a moment, and then we can maybe skate together. And I go, sure. She goes, are you alone here? And I go, yep, just me and Jesus. I'm never alone. She goes, oh, yeah. She goes, me too. Okay, let's just sit on the bench over here. And she goes, yeah, wasn't that sermon good? It was all about, trusting God in tough times. Something I've been really trying to work on lately. And I go, yeah, me too. And we begin to talk about the story of Peter walking on water from Matthew 14:22 through 33. And my friend recalls how Peter, with great faith, stepped out of the boat and walked toward Jesus. But as soon as he took his eyes off Jesus and focused on the wind and the waves, fear began to creep in, and he began to sink. Jesus, always faithful, reached out and caught him, saying, "You've little faith, why did you doubt?" Matthew 14:31. And so we reflect on how that story just mirrors our lives, how it's so easy to say we're going to trust God, and then we take our eyes and our focus off of Him, and wow, how things just can change. The moment we let fear and doubt take over, we start to sink. I tell my friend, yeah, it's kind of like skating. When we stay focused and confident, we glide smoothly. But when we worry about falling, sometimes we kind of lose our balance. Oh yeah, that's the same for me. So after we chat a while, we go back to the skating rink, and we feel lighter, we feel more encouraged, we feel more confident and just excited because we've had exchanged these giggling moments together. So I start skating alongside my friend. I'm feeling just comfortable as I skate my left foot, my right foot, and then my left foot. And we skate around, and I do a little jump, and I go, whoa, been a while since I did that. And I just feel this joy. It's like this dopamine and serotonin are just running throughout my body. And then I keep skating around, and I go, just follow me. I'm just gonna skate around a circle of the entire park, this entire skating rink. And as we skate around the edges, I'm just gliding so peacefully. I can hear the blades under my feet. And as I look off into the distance, I can see these houses. They're already decorated for Christmas. They've got Christmas lights. One has red and green Christmas lights, and they're flashing. I go, whoa, as I point over there, and I look, and I go, how beautiful is that? And then another one is just all white. They've got icicles hanging from the roof. And you look inside their big picture window, and you can see a blue Christmas tree. There's even icicles hanging off their Christmas tree. Man, they must like icicles. It is pretty cozy. And we just keep skating around. And then I start skating backwards, and I go, whoa. And I almost fall down, but I'm just laughing about everything. Jesus is just, I'm pretending like He's carrying me in His arms, protecting me and loving me. I'm just thanking God for reconnecting me with a friend. And as we're skating along, she goes, would you want to grab some coffee or tea sometime? I would love to, maybe talk about what we learn at church, or even go to church together. I said, oh, I'm up for all the above. I'm always up for just hanging out and talking about the Lord. And she goes, okay, well, next Sunday, let's come back to the skating rink, same time? And I go, sure. And what about that coffee? I'd like to do the coffee date too. She goes, how about like mid next week, Wednesday, we can do the coffee date? I go, sounds good. 10 a.m. at our favorite coffee shop. And I just think back to this coffee shop we always used to go to. Sure thing. And she gives me just this little side hug as we're skating along. Oh, this is so nice. And I said, let's just stop a moment and take a picture. She goes, all right. Yeah, so we stop. And I get my iPhone out. It's just been amazing because I haven't been on my phone this entire time. I've just been in nature. And I take a selfie of us, just a picture of us. I smile brightly. And I'm so excited. I said, perfect, I'll send it to you after we're done. She goes, okay. So we keep skating along. I just look at the little kids. There's one little kid who's so good. He's doing all these jumps, and I go, wow, he's been practicing a while. He's only like 7 years old. It's just amazing how you can practice something and learn something and be really good at a skill. I love it. All of a sudden it starts snowing. I go, wow. I look up to the sky, and there's these big snowflakes falling. I put out my tongue and I catch a couple, and I can just feel the coolness on my tongue from the air, from the snowflakes. It's like the snowflakes are big, but there's some little ones as well. They're white and fluffy, and it's amazing. I can just hear the chatter of people around as I'm smiling, and I say, all right, time for me to go, I think. Well, I'll see you next week. Yep, see you here. Have a good one. Bye. If you enjoyed this visualization, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to join our free brain rewiring challenge where we teach you all the good techniques to help you break free from chronic health challenges and get closer to Jesus, be sure to sign up with the link below in the description. Like, comment, share this if it was helpful, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.